Howdy, folks! We're back with more Conquest of Elysium 5. Now, this time, we have to deal with this Hades event. And we were searching over here. We're not seeing anything yet. We do see the Beholder's lair. I don't want to get in a prolonged skirmish against the Beholder, but it looks like we're going to have to try and maybe take out some of his stuff. We also have what looks to be a Baron as well back here. Not really a surprise given that castle. But they have some strange territory selection here. One thing we're going to do is get Bat Shiva, which will now be named a name that was suggested for a priestess. I want to clarify real quick that this was a suggestion for a priestess name. And I love it. It's absolutely hilarious. Jonathan will be our priestess. And she will be, I think, the Desert Warden will be her title. Because she's going to be spending some time in the desert. She is going to get that second level ability, which is going to cost us 60 when she runs up here. And that's going to be a part of our plan in this desert, is to get a bunch of ceremonies to Baal. That's our new plan, and you'll see why soon. Don't worry, I'm not going to hide it from you too long, but there is a summon in there that I think will do pretty well. Mala up here, unfortunately, doesn't super have the troops to deal with what we need. So she's going to go back here. If the ghosts start coming, we're going to need people in citadels, specifically archers. And some ballistas don't hurt because they have things like leech that'll do magic damage. That'll help. This one's actually pretty useless, unfortunately. We could also level 2 them if things get too rough. But we'll do our best by maybe killing the Beholder here, or at least taking out 2 of their bases. With our pretty large army, these Anakites will just kind of storm through here. The big problem is wounds and things like that. Disease on these guys hurts quite a bit, because they are certainly dead. Club of Dreams. It's not a bad item to put on our Anakites. Fortunately, we have pretty good magic weapon holders when it comes to our Anakites. Although they can't wear armor or anything, they still do pretty well. We'll take this guy out. Kind of flipping around here with our large army, unfortunately. Meanwhile, over here, our plan's going to begin. We'll just do one ceremony to Baal now. So this is one thing we can get, which is a lot of these little guys in the desert, the Sierras. We're going to get to this ziggurat and get some even better summons out of that, though. In the meantime, I do think this lady will start moving this direction. She should be fine, mostly on her own, towards the ziggurat to grab troops and start running around looking for the things we need to find, which will hopefully be found. Could get a scout. I think we're missing a scout here, aren't we? We are. That would be nice if we can grab. I don't know how secure this is, but we'll try and get a scout here. I'm not too vested in the Beholder Cave. Oh! Oh, that hurts. Oh, that's a lot of poison. I think they'll all survive. How much health do you have? No, these guys are dead. Oof. Lost some archers. You can see down here we have more of the Beholder's goblins running around. Or perhaps this is a Goblin King faction? I'm pretty sure it's a Beholder, since we saw a Beholder before. With Rhyme armor, we want to keep this port. We can. We have some cheap Pikeneers that'll probably help save this. It might still get lost. The Pikeneers are really going to hurt the troops at the gate because they will stab right through the gate, which is nice. We don't have an especially expensive human component, so that's good. Continue our walk to the ziggurat. We'll save our sacrifices for there. That's our move. Hopefully this gets rid of the Beholder, and then we can go worry about other stuff, because I'm not too worried about the Baron. At worst, they will upgrade everything we need. Someone died. They actually skipped it, I think. Okay, what do you have? Stormwind, Curse of the Frog Prince. That's probably going to be enough to take over this port, unfortunately. It's too bad. Barely caused any attrition, actually. Not very good. Not very good at all. But we will have made it to the ziggurat, and we can start doing some ceremonies to Baal. These are another thing we'll get. These guys aren't too great. They're scorpion beasts. They have high hit points, good armor, terrible magic resistance, and I think they can be charmed by druids and things like it. So that's not really what we're looking for right now. It's unfortunate. I guess we have a couple of options. Could go and try and kill plenty. Oh, this guy died. Probably got snagged by the beholder, which means a lot of stuff left empty for us. We didn't grab our scout. We'll just leave him for the second. They grabbed a port from us, and they'll probably grab our other things we got down there, which is not great. God, we're not getting lucky with this. Okay, we got some Anakites, and we've spent most of our sacrifices on some cheap stuff, but we will take this with us and go out and fight, try and find the statue to Hades. It's our main priority these days. We'll have plenty of things here we can grab. We could turn these into rubble and head out, making our army ever more present. We do want to make sure our temple is secure. This is probably a little archer heavy, although we're going to get a bunch of undead coming, and we'll take some archers with us eventually. And we see the mighty beholder, quite the fearsome beast. Can steal units from us and all that, and he has plenty of animals with him. We might just want to cut our losses over here and not deal with that beholder. Could be a good option. Thinking what we're going to do next. What we could do is turn all these into giants and run. I don't know if that's super worth it. I was hoping their beholder had been eliminated or was hurt or just not nearby. We're not going to be that lucky, though. We're not getting what we want. We might move on to the desert tiles itself instead of the ziggurat. Might give us a better chance of getting the thing I'm looking for. But for now, what we can do is take a whole bunch of these dudes and go run out and fight. Won't take our Sierras. We'll leave them, this army, for now. Won't take the archers, just giving them a little oomph against anything. But we'll run out, take this decently sized army, maybe upgrade her eventually and make her a higher level priestess so she's got better spells. It does look like the beholder's gone the opposite direction as one of his lackeys comes in. And we're starting to see dispossessed spirits. This is going to be painful, guys. A little bit of lag. Can see we're getting things taken from us. It just looks like not a lot yet. The town is already taken. It's very unfortunate. So we'll go take that back. Kind of being a guardian. We do want to be a little careful, because we never know how many dispossessed spirits we're going to go up against. This does have a white mage. But if I remember, he didn't get banished, but he has solar rays, so he should be okay. We're just looking to defend against the early stuff on crucial infrastructure here. That is super susceptible. Okay, we'll actually eat this village, I think. Get ourselves some level 2 stuff with Blood Feast. That means we're going to save up our sacrifices. Shoshana. Good this way. We do have a giant that's going to be named Kristoff, but I want it to be one of the necromancer mages we get, which we'll see in a little bit here. See the beholder take some of our stuff. I'm not too worried about that at this current moment. The city is very crucial, so we'll try and hold on to that as long as possible. We need things like acute senses to spot these little ghosties, which this army actually doesn't have, so that's kind of an issue, but we'll deal. So we're going to attack this, we're going to blood feast it, and hopefully get something useful. That is the plan. It's possible we get nothing very useful. Nice thing about the Sierras is they do have 2 attacks, and these little guys will summon a bunch of little undead or strikers that will help us deal with this. They have a witch. Apparently the beholder also gets a witch. The undead have taken this, so we're going to get attacked by them. A little bit unfortunate. Not too scared about that. We're gonna move up this direction, try and scout out this area. I'm not seeing anything over here. We could be unlucky and it's in a little corner, but we gotta try and be as maximizing searching-wise as possible. Ooh, this is a little dangerous. I think she has the bear amulet, though, so she'll probably summon a bear next to her. Need to grab that scout, but I don't think we're gonna grab it. Fortunately, her magic damage, you can see, is gonna hurt these guys pretty bad. Pain is the spell I believe she's casting there. So probably have to get a scout somewhere else. Whew. Okay, there's the city. We're gonna need more archers than this. As you can clearly see, we almost struggled with that. We just want to wipe out wave after wave as our game lags, trying to deal with the amount of ghosts coming into Elysium. Another scout. Do a blood feast. Okay, we got an Anakite captain. And some more Anakites. Not too surprised, not too happy with it either. Do we have another second level ritual? No, we don't. We have to go all the way to level 3. Or we could start sacrificing towns. We could take an Anakite captain and try some risky maneuvers. I'm not too into that. The nice thing is a lot of the independents are going to get killed by ghosts. They are not immune, so we can probably wipe up whatever's left. And unlike the Inferno event, they don't actually take it and destroy it. They just run over the garrison and then keep going. Oh, this is bad. That's no good. I have a scout down here. We'll grab one for now. Just to put in this army that we might have running around here and there. Regrabbing towns and things like that. We'll try and garrison new groups of archers in places we need them. Like this town, we'll probably garrison some archers, although once we start seeing waves of the bigger undead, we're gonna head that direction. Because that is a key indicator of where the statues are those big waves. Poor scout gets killed. We're done with the Beholder for now. A lot of his armies are gonna get nabbed by these ghosts. And just like Wings, and it's Paul something, I can't think of his name, but the Wings song, Band on the Run. We are a band of evil priestess creatures on the run from our enemy here. We'll head up this direction. We'll head straight up here. Trying to figure out our landscape. Could get some swordsmen. That's okay for now. Just going to continue to get archers here. Abandoning our, unfortunately, lucrative sacrificial place to keep ourselves strong. We've now turned from Ballista to Ghost Hunter. I think we want to get this lady to level 2 over here. Get her some spells that are properly set her up. Maybe. Could be a choice. Although we're probably likely to lose that investment running them out here into the wilderness without archers. Hopefully, I was hoping to find a little base to... Oh! Well, guys. We found one of them, but there are 2, so you have to find another one. Okay. That's convenient. Definitely was not over here. Although there could be another one over here that we've missed. Kind of wandering a bit, trying to find out if there's anything we're not seeing. Have some ghosts here. We have an independent that spawned and came over, a little peddler. We'll kill the ghosts first. They don't do too well in fortresses because they don't have any archers or anything. Once they start getting their higher level stuff, though, they can get a little scary. Unfortunately, our solar rays just evaporates these guys because they don't have high HP and their magic resistance is only average, so not too good at blocking us. If you have been wondering where I am, it's because I'm switching medications for a neuropathic thing, and the new medication made me super dozy, so anytime I wasn't actually busy, I was, like, falling asleep. I think we will not level 2 her, and hope there's nothing too crazy in here that the Anakites and our Scorpion Beast can't deal with. The statue itself we fought, and it's nothing. It doesn't do anything, so we just have to hit it. We don't have really any bashing weapons that can help us with that, but we'll hope we can get the job done. The Beholder is really looking good. and the territory he has. Not surprising. The Beholder's a bit of a stronger faction. Someone did say that the mod they thought gives a higher chance. The mod I have that's not on gives a higher chance of spawning the special factions. We'll see if that continues to happen. If I see an Archmage in this game, I'll start to be like, oh god, okay. It's going to be pretty easy. Wish Solar Rays guy was up with our other party. We could have moved him in. But, empty castle. Which means one statue to Hades is gone. One less threat to Elysium. I don't know which army spawned this, whether it was the Dark Mage or the was it a Ghost Mage or a White Mage? I don't remember particularly. And we got a bottle of Children's Tears, and we see another Beholder or the same Beholder in a different location. See how many troops he has as we get attacked in the Ziggurat again. As the undead waves will continue to come till we actually deal with it proper. Heat wave destroying forests. That's bad for the Beholder, good for us. This is bad for us. Need to keep these things. Okay, we got waves of ghosts now. Gonna get a hair duel here and a scout and some archers and see if we can grab our mine back. Might lose our temple for a second. We didn't grab our scout, did we? We left our scout behind. Whoops. I noticed it as soon as I started moving around. This looks like the same stack. We're gonna choose the better part of a fight here. I'm a little worried they attack us in a town like this and we sit there stupidly. There's a lot of cities here, though. I want the Beholder's territory bad, but we also have to kill this undead stuff. I almost want... Is it even worth it to go sit on the silver mine? It'll be taken over by undead pretty swiftly. We'll build up more here. Try and get our unit we're looking for. Now, this thing actually isn't what we're looking for, but it's pretty crazy. So what is this unit? The Lashamat is pretty wild. She's got 14 HP, 8 magic resistance, 0 armor, which you're like, okay, she's pretty bad. She has non-magic invulnerability, though, which is really crazy versus, like, the Baron faction, Senators, things without a lot of magic. Then she has a Death Blade that reanimates victims in sweeps. Now, her damage isn't that crazy, right? Her sweep isn't insane. It's only 1 to 12. She doesn't even have good strength, so it doesn't explode higher than that, really. But it's good. She's a really good unit. She's got Hades immunity, too. She's got fear. Hades immunity just means she could survive on that plane. Now, right now, she's not very good, though, because she's not actually going to give us an umph versus the Hades minions that we need. Because they all do magic attacks. We are not getting a lot out of her besides a sweeping combatant, which isn't terrible, but it's not great. It's not going to push us past where we need to be with these ghosts. Wealthy merchant is moving around. Okay, go back and hold that. We're going to want our town back, so we're going to go grab it. Maybe drop off the archers. We have plenty of archers here now to defend against most ghost stuff. Till we start seeing some of their bigger armies plop around. Okay, we're ambushed. We do have a bottle of Children's Tears. What does that give us? I think it's witchery and troll magic. Yeah, it's not anything we can use. What we don't want is them, the Beholder, to get it, because they do have access to witchery. Ah, that's unfortunate. We had a scout we should have recruited. God damn it. Completely ignored it. Okay. Well, that's alright. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. I was hoping to maybe upgrade you soon, but... Keep doing our ceremonies. Alright, this is one of the worst things you can get, in my opinion. The giant spiders are just bad. Really, you get a lot of bugs from the ceremonies that aren't useful. But you get the occasional giant. The Seers are good. I'm looking for something specific. I'm almost wondering if I should plop over to the desert, which I'm going to do, and try and cast that spell there. This should be fine. We did take a wound. Death Wish. That's fine. It just makes him run super far ahead. He will be the first in. The opposite of that, which is going to stop us from running in, is the bigger issue. We're going to see a lot of harms, or pains. Sorry, not harm. Pains go out. Similar spells. Now the Beholder is taken over there. The Baron's attacking some ghosts. So we continue to wander looking for stuff. Oh, what an alpha squad. Oh, sad, our trading post has been taken. We would like to get that back, so I might just... God, we're getting some lag. We're gonna give a game a good old save. The Hades event can lag us sometimes here. Balling for it. Oh no, it's my wireless keyboard. My cat chewed. Been having a hectic couple weeks here. My cat chewed through my other keyboard, or more plainly licked through it. Priest. Yes. Do I feel confident? Yeah, okay, we're good. Need to get more scouts. We have them, just not in the places we need. Just don't have a lot of bases right now. Hopefully there's a base that's easy to take around here. It's a hamlet with a knight. Ooh, a barbarian camp. Oh, we overran it, so we can get a scout! Yes! What a play. Totally anticipated. I'm gonna continue to run around here, grab what we can while looking for this next piece of undead bait. Now we might want to start recruiting another army. I'll save for some archers next turn. Up here could be a place, but we need something that's close to our ziggurat so we can make use of all our garbage that we've been spawning, perhaps. It's one option. We'll figure it out soon. Sorry if it's a little noisy. The boiler next to me, or the heater, whatever it's called, is making a lot of noise. Sacred City. No problem. Let's get a little bit of lag. Okay, this looks like a proper army. This indicates to me we're on the right track. Question is, where exactly is the right track? So this is the reason there's like a wraith or something here that has reanimated an animal. And that means, or it could have come from here, potentially. We do see one of our enemies is the kobolds. They're not too crazy. A lot of ghosts in a strange portal. We don't go through strange portals on the first turn. We didn't grab archers, that's okay. We'll be fine. As long as there's not a giant ghost army around here. Keep stomping on these guys. I wish we could recruit out of the ziggurat. That would make it much better. For our purposes. Anyone else to move? Not really. We could take this barbarian encampment. We'd take some attrition on the poison to these archers. But the troops themselves are really easy to kill. Are these guys poison immune? No, they're not. I didn't think so. There's no reason scorpions should be. You can see how bad Anakites really are at fighting dispossessed spirits. That just one big attack does not do well versus ethereal. Getting attacked at a guard tower, only by 2 though. Not too worried about the guard towers right now. We'll continue to wipe out whatever ghosts we see, because the more we wipe out, the less we have to deal with. Here's that army. They seem to have attacked. They did. I think they came from this way, so we're going to check this way. Although it might have been they just ran up here and are hovering around. They are killing our enemies too, though, so that's nice. The big stacks being the best at killing our enemies, the littler ones usually only killing the occasional thing. We do still have a watchtower over there. We're going to do a ceremony to Baal. Okay, spiders. Not what I was looking for. Oh, and we're getting ambushed. Lots of Sierras. I mean, I guess since we have this thing, we'll recruit some archers in it since we have the money. We'll get a couple here too, just to take out some ghosts. Could build up this as an army. I guess we'll build up an army here since we're not getting anywhere else really to do it on the front lines that we can hold. I'm not looking to try and stick onto a barbarian encampment. It takes way too much effort to defend those. The barbarians get a totem for a reason that casts spells and things like that they can defend their base with. A cheap assassin might not be a bad pickup. We could try and take this. We lose some to the catapults. They don't have any archers, though. So we'd just be taking catapult attrition. This would give us a place to recruit archers. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to continue to scout this way, although I still see that undead armies are around here. Let's grab an assassin here. Get some more spearmen. This will be our new recruitment point, really, for people. We're not moving out yet, but we'll just assign him an army for this moment. I want to get some of our more important stuff back. All this we want back. Just thinking about it. Ugh, okay, we're not getting at all what we need. There's these one guys that I'm looking for that we've just not gotten. Starting to worry they've been moved to a different tier, or I'm wrong about what tier they're in. They're the other version of RCR, or kind of like along the same lines. Gonna lose at least one Anakite here. But that's fine for some archers. We'll take that loss. And we got a bottle of living water, which is pretty valuable. We don't need to watch a single dispossessed spirit fight that army. If you guys are here to watch single dispossessed spirits, I'm sorry. I cannot abide by that. How much was that? 100. I thought it said 40. That would have been real cheapy. We're going to get archers here. I do not want to stick around to fight that army, though, in a tower. Because we'll be dumb and die to that pretty quickly. So we're not going to do that. That's what I'm trying to do here, is avoid this army. They might still attack us, but we're a little bit further. Okay, a city that is a spell town. What is it? What's special about it? Oh, it's a city of crafts. Why is it called Spell Town? That's so misleading. It has 2 hammers. Okay, so I read Spell Town first, and I'm like looking for extra libraries. Oh, maybe it's up here. Oof. Let's see, there's a wraith. Well, we'll save our money for some more archers. Just a regular captain is taking our stuff over here. Yeah, we'll save money for our archers to get some guys to help out the city unit. We have a good spellcaster here with Hellbind Heart, Lashes of Pain, or Lashes of Fire. Lashes of Pain is also a spell. Should be pretty simple. Might take some wounds on the halberds, but these stone throwers don't do a lot. And our archers will outfire them, and have a couple spiders, whatever, maybe. Helping us out. I'm glad we've got one of the statues of Hades gone. I would very much like to get the other one before things get too out of hand. Unfortunately, we have just no clue where it is, and we can't scry like we did with our illusionist for that run where we got this event. But look how good our priestess is at taking out ghosts. The problem is if she gets hit. A hair duel. Could get a hair duel. That might be valuable up here in getting this army very secure. I think we will do that, and we could even afford some crossbows, but we don't need crossbows. We need archers right now. Archers fire quicker than crossbows. That's the priority. Poison web, not good. Call spires. It's not great. And we were right that they're coming in our direction. Oh, this is absolute junk. God, if we had a couple archers, we would take no poison damage on the walls. We do have this bottle of water and leech. I think we'll take Lobster Haven. I'm a little curious where this other undead structure is. I want to find it quickly. We're going to move this out. We might have to reroute if things go badly. I want to get a little bit in this direction and make sure it's not sitting just right next to us. That would be embarrassing and upsetting, so we're going to make sure that's not the case. Question is, do we move Calissa or try and keep the city? I think we move her. Because we're gonna let them take our city, unfortunately, and continue to run around, because we are trying to protect Elysium itself, so that we can destroy it. We want to destroy Elysium for Baal. Unfortunately, our water elemental's sitting in the back, and our bleed didn't go off in time, so we're gonna take a lot more attrition than I'd like on this. You can see the amount of poison stacks hitting us, lots of wounds. These guys are not wall climbers, unlike their scorpion brethren, they're just too big. Okay, one more archer. Come on, grab him. He's bleeding. Our priestess has run towards the front like an idiot. Not really sure what her agenda is. Luckily, the kobolds aren't too bright either. So high attrition. Now we just have Scorpion Beast. Goodness. Can see why you need archers. And our water elemental did not do the work we wanted it to, but that's okay. We can take the losses there. As long as a bunch of ghosts don't show up this turn, we'll be grabbing some stuff to deal with it. As the Beholder further cements its position, and an insane, stupid knight, I'm not using that derogatory, it has the tag, means it wanders, has decided he wants to take us out. This is why in my Baron run, I didn't recruit these guys. These guys are dumb. Big dummies. Might lose an Anakite, so that's attrition. Did not want to take. Now that the knight is frozen, he will get chopped up. Chop to bits, oi! And, you can see how sketchy a fight like this is on our Ziggurat. Because these guys all do poison damage, so they're all going to die. Just going to skip the rest of that. They don't do actual damage. So we've lost our Ziggurat, unfortunately. We're circling back. Our Desert Warden cannot leave her post. We're going to go up here and scout a little bit as well. We have a big army coming down here. Luckily, we got 10 archers we got to recruit. And we have that water elemental, which will help. We don't want to be caught in the port, though, unfortunately. Cascator will move this way. The cheap assassins are really good, I think. But unfortunately for us, we're not going to be able to take advantage of them very heavily. Where is this darn castle? I need to get some sight on some undead moving from somewhere. Okay, we see from the north. Oh god, we're getting attacked. I think we'll be okay. Do you have decay or something? Just drain life. Lots of fear. Oh god, they have 3 ghosts. We might be in trouble. We do have some good spells. We're going to take some losses here. Also have a paladin, funnily enough, who is still blessed, but not getting anything for it. And just laying hands on. Smite would be nice here. Does not have Smite. He's instantly running. Kind of the story for a lot of our army. And unfortunately, our Priestess is getting close to life drain. We might lose our faction leader. I think we are going to lose our faction leader. She's right in the front. She's feared. Okay, hopefully she just runs off the battlefield and we win the fight. God, it's looking tough. These guys are tough. Oh, and they reanimated giant zombies. So this is something that happens when giants get turned into zombies. They don't form as regular soulless. Now this guy is tough because he's constantly sucking up life. We need him to take wounds. Okay, he's getting hit. Oh, God. This is a tough... Might lose a watchtower. Yep, we're going to lose a watchtower. We got an animist available, not super helpful. Need to find this darn thing. And they have actually decided not to attack our thing over here and run into the wild. We need to go get more troops. Thank God we didn't lose our faction leader. You can have that necklace. Why did we lose command of everyone? I'm unsure. Oh God, the Hoburgs. Okay. I hope they don't attack us. Be smarter, Hoburgs. We are going to be the savior of Elysium. Don't kill us now. A lot of undead here. Huh. Why is there a random... That feels suspicious to me. Okay, these armies gotta be coming from somewhere. This one was up, so it might be up here. If we're lucky, it would be down here. Although I don't trust luck. Luck has come for us very few times in games like this. Being attacked in the desert. I think we forgot about our desert horn. She'll take this stuff out, no problem. She's pretty safe down there. A lot of these swarms are going to take a while to get to her. I want to check this tile. This one can go this way. Okay, nothing there. You can actually go down here. You need to refresh your troops. You might go all the way back towards the city, although that's kind of a detour. This army doesn't have a lot of frontliners. We could go sit on this town, but then we're probably going to lose our town down here and need a new patroller. Not seeing anything. We want to deal with this. We want the ghost to be over with. We'll kill this small stack. Just cleaning out Elysium of the improper spirit forces that try to take over. The undead belong in Hades, not on our realm. So we save up our things. I'm sure we're not in the worst position, though, because plenty of AI are getting attacked by dispossessed spirits. It doesn't unfairly target us or anything, so it will try to kill us all equally. Unfortunately, one of the bigger armies has moved this direction. It's bad. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything back here. We can stop looking over this way. As we continue to kill the swarms, this is going to become futile very soon. I'm hesitant to build more archers here, because roaming armies are what kill this kind of stuff. More than anything else. I think we're going to save, try and get a level 3 priestess up here, or recruit units with her. Like, go stomp on this and make it lesser. Doing a blood feast. Finally got our necromancy guy. It does mean we're going to start collecting Hands of Glory. We do work off multiple things at this point, so let's talk about it. A Zamzumite, whose name will be decided by one of you. Let's see here. Just want to spell it right. Christopher. You suggested Christoph. I like it. Christoph. I'm going to give a little exclamation point. Christoph! Kind of like that. Christoph is going to be helpful to us, although he didn't get the most helpful spells, because Cloud of Death is not what we wanted. Really what you'd want is the life drain necromancy spells, because he has level 2 necromancy, as you can see here. He's a 45 HP, 9 magic resistance, 0 armor unit. He's a ritual caster. We'll talk about that in a second. He's got dark prayers and necromancy, so good spells, very good. He's got a staff. He has these necromancy spells here, which are going to be, or dark spells here, which are actually really good because they're both magic damage, so that kind of makes up for him not getting life drain or something else very useful. And he can minor summon undead beings. So wights, ghost warriors, or shades. This is going to be useful. We're going to definitely make use of this guy. For now, Christoph will be subserviated. I'm sure in the future that will change. But he's going to help a lot to protect us from the undead swarms. We're probably going to turn this hamlet even lower. Because we need units, so we might do a lesser blood feast here. We'll have to see. Actually, we'll get some archers here. Just in the anticipation Karster gets back there. We might attack this, which might be futile. Are these all regular dwarves? They have 1 arbalist, 2 arbalists. We don't have any big shield guys, which makes me think we could maybe take it. We outnumber them quite a bit. Now, our Desert Warden isn't doing a lot for us right now. He doesn't have a scout either, so every fight like this is dangerous. Should be mostly fine with their Sierras, though. They have a lot of attacks, so they are valuable to kill those undeads in that army. Also, decent HP pulls help. Okay, a big army is attacking this army again. They want us out of the game. This is not good. I have a ring of invisibility on that guy. Might lose our guy as soon as we see him. Finger of Death, though, is going to be able to take out ghosts if he targets correctly, which I doubt he will. And we've been pushed into water, and our units are drowning. My god. Okay, we're getting magic off, though, and as we get pushed back, it's actually helping keeping us away from the dangerous stuff. Our friendly commander is in trouble again. Kalissa really likes to fight up towards the front. Tried to Finger of Death this guy. He got paralyzed. I think that's an effect of Finger of Death. Yeah. So it didn't kill it, but it paralyzed that ghost. These ghosts need to be killed before they kill our commander, please. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, now just a Solus there. Their Wraith looks to be gone. I missed that one dying. Unfortunately, regular undeads are right against Kalissa. So we're just banking on the chance that they're stupid. Oh, this one is just destroyed because it got a debilitating wound. Oh, dear God. Oh, we got a Whispering Skull. I think we already had that. We should have had that on our commander. Our undead guy. God, we've been obliterated here. We need troops. And we need to run. Oh. Oh. Yes. Oh, God. Please don't have a giant stack of undead. Oh, God. Well, we'll be in a fortress. Let's hope for the best. Kalissa might die doing this, but she will have saved Elysium so we can destroy it. This needs to not be on you. This needs to be on our necromancy guy. Now he's got level 3 necromancy, although he's only got level 2 spells. It's all good. Oh my goodness. I can't... This event is so torture, and to be able to actually find them is good. I think a mistake I made with the Illusionist run is that I tried to scry too much when we couldn't actually see it with scrying. It turns out you can just find the location of old castles where they might be. We're going to move you up there. You're going to go this way. We might lose this down here. Wouldn't be shocked. But we can start playing a little more liberally. Taking stuff and consolidating after this. Figuring out what to do with our main ballista army. Okay, one of the less exciting fights. Fighting some dwarves. I think we'll win this just because we outnumber them. We're going to take some heavy losses. But we'll get a nice silver mine out of it, which is a lot of monies. I do think we'll win. We lost our assassin. Oh, we might lose. The tide is turning. We lost. Okay. Oh, god damn it. That armor was just a little too high. Penetrating. If we had a couple of crossbows, we probably would have won, but we did not. Thank goodness there's not a high people in here. I'm a little worried about decay on our own troops. Like this. Exactly like this, because decay casters are stupid. We've decayed the statue, and he stopped casting it. But he killed an Anakite against a unit that can't attack us. But we can't decay off of him now because he's so magic-y. He has 4 spells he can use all at once anyway. Okay. Hopefully the Markgraf doesn't attack us. He attacked us. Kalissa, you fought valiantly. A lot of these Markgraf are going to get killed. Hopefully she doesn't get sniped too early. They don't actually have that big of a line of archers, so we could win this. Especially with our decay caster, who's sucking up life force. Just gotta hold the gate. But she's hurt and right in the front, which is a bad sign. There is a gibber or two in front of her. Our archers are putting in work, too. This would have been better on a gibber, maybe. These guys, again, being the gibbers. Okay, decay casting might win it. So, we're gonna name Kristoff something. We're gonna give him a title. Because he has killed many little Hoburgs. And now we just need to hope we can get enough units to protect ourselves as we lose a sacred city. It has fallen to the undead swarms. We have certainly lost this. This is getting overrun. So we're gonna need an army to go take that. But this is going to be the last kind of big stacks we're going to see that are on Elysium already. Which, they're continuing to try and kill us. Very unsuccessfully now that we have our big decay caster. The ones that are still on Elysium proper, we need to get rid of them. And we've gone from the fire into the hot frying pan. Oh, God. Okay, now we want to kill any ghosts we see. We're going to start building up armies everywhere we can with our monies. We're going to need more money. Consolidating in places that we know are pretty safe. Getting more resources and getting more defenders. This is going to be an archer palace for a little bit here. And we're going to have to do some lesser ceremonies and get our troops up, even though it's garbage. Oh, we finally saw the spider familiar spell thing. So we got Blood Boil. So sometimes you're either going to be happy with that, which now I'm happy with it. I want it to have at least one spell, but, you know, if that starts draining a bunch of your other stuff, you don't like it. But we have other two people here, actually. Oh, we lost, actually, one of our Baalites, so I didn't even notice her die. We have one minor summoning, so we can get some Shade Beasts. So we do have some minor access to necromancy, although that's not familiar to all factions. Plenty of factions have a little bit of access to necromancy here and there. You know, the pale ones have a little bit of access, although it's a little different. Oh god, there's another Wraith. This usually always means Wraith, which means we probably gonna lose that stack. Hoburgs, the Markgraf has access to necromancy. We need to get this army moving somewhere else, because that is beautiful. Or just that thing alone against some physical combatants would be pretty good. It's not a commander, though. So, gonna want to start moving around with some of this stuff. Grab ourselves the coal mine. Probably don't want to waste you down here, Jonathan, the Desert Warden. You're gonna rename Kristoff something. I'm trying to think of something clever. Thinking like Kristoff the Savior. Let's do Kristoff the... let's call him the Deathbinder. I like that. He's helped us clear out the death coming to Elysium by helping us kill the statue of Hades here. He can raise things from the dead, and he also kills large swaths of Hoburgs and hopefully other folk in the future here. So that is his name, Kristoff the Deathbinder. I like that name. And we're getting a whole bunch of garbage so that we can move out of this castle. Got another spell on our spider familiar, Bleed. It's a little bit of a waste. Oh yeah, we already recruited. Okay. And I want my city back. I don't know about you guys. I want my city back. Also probably want to get a few more troops in the front, just to give us space. They'll barely do damage to dispossess spirits and things, but they will protect our back lines. Might want to think about upgrading Malaya, you know, her name. The name of the lady in our army there. Oh, we forgot our scout. It's fine for now. We'll grab archers here, because this army's mostly going to fall to archers. Frontliners are actually almost a liability in that kind of fight. We're getting frontliners up there to deal with the Hoburgs, not undead swarms, by the way, just as a note. You're going to flee. Oh god, we fled right back towards the kobolds. I didn't think about that. Although our water elemental will kill ungodly amounts of them, most likely. Kobolds do not do well versus water elementals, and I hope Hades will decide to kill that kobold. It's possible. As this wraith comes towards us, we're gonna head out with a big old swarm of dudes. Taking our scout this time. We don't want to get stuck in a little fortress. That would unfortunately not be a great tactic. You know, I'm thinking you just go retake that town over there and try and stay safe. Maybe kill a little village of people, as we're likely to do. You can start moving out again. Okay, this probably means a Troll King, but are you all blue? No, actually, those goblins actually summon those, so that might just be the same enemy. This guy's blue over here. Now he's purple. Having trouble telling my shades of blue apart. I don't have the best sense of that, so I won't say who it is yet, but I don't know. We'll figure it out in the future. Christoph could get some more undead. Want to make use of that. A white. These guys are pretty nifty. We'll talk about more about this undead stuff in the necromancer run that we're going to do one day. They have 20 HP, 6 magic resistance, 1 armor, and they suck the life out of people. They also have all these undead tags. It means they're immune to things like cold and poison. They're also banishable. Sleep immunity, charm immunity, so that's good. You have some tools in here that you wouldn't normally have, which is nice. I definitely think you need to get them. The undead are pretty crucial, I think, to this faction. Scaling against targets specifically. You know, you don't have a lot of poison resistance, so the witch, a lot of your undead stuff is going to be nice versus that. Your giants are good against physical combatants, but you can get outnumbered and you might want some life-draining forces in your lines or some ghosts that have ethereal so that you can maximize your defense as beholders and witches. Yes, this is the beholder, okay. He is everywhere. Guy is a beast. Brigand boots. Can't remember what those do off the top of my head. Get some more archers back here. Just try and defend our temple. We're going to try and come for this city pretty soon. Let's get ourselves comfy. Oh, we got ambushed. Not too much of a surprise. They did not free up the brigand lair, surprisingly, so that's pretty safe. But we'll retake this stuff. Might go up towards that castle and recruit some units there, protect it. I don't think we'll have any more world-ending events, thankfully, guys, but we do have some undead to take care of. We want to go grab the capital and get ourselves a whole boatload of resources, but that means fighting the beholder. Oh, God, our water elemental almost killed us. Ooh, thank God for magic resistance, my friends. Or thank Baal for it, I suppose? Thank Baal. I like to call him Baal, but I think it's Baal. Baal sounds so much more, like, menacing to me, in my opinion. Alrighty, then. Okay, here's our plan. We're gonna get a level 2. And I think our archer swarm should be able to... Oh, no. Oh, no. These are not the spells we needed. They do actually have morale. You know, maybe that she'll prioritize pain. But we wanted second level spells to help deal with this. I'm a little more unsure. Yeah, I'm really unsure. They might attack us and win. Oh, God, that'd suck. We might have to reroute this army south. Even though we've been moving around up here. Clearing out undead and things like that. We need to get out of here. What the fuck? Oh, this is that goblin that came out of the gold mine. So that means a gold mine is somewhere around here. The beholder might have that and is using it to propel his faction forward. Okay, they've gone out of our sight. So we'll go retake our city. That magic item is just a coin that gives you Hades immunity. We do not need that right now. Hades is off the map. We never want it to return. So, I'm gonna try and stay safe from that. Got plenty of little undeads to summon. So we'll do that. We'll spend a turn sitting here. We won't do anything else, I don't think. Well, we'll do a lesser ceremony. Why not get some little scorpions? These guys will actually help a little bit versus the Solus, and do okay versus most other things. It's not too bad. I think we're going to move down here and start really competing for a lot of this great territory. Trying to get our sacrifices up while Mala and other armies start to take over. We've kind of abused you down here, haven't we, Jonathan? We've forgotten our Jonathan. Do you have someone slow with you? I don't think so. Oh yeah, you have an undead. Heal this oasis, get some trade points, move up here, try and make sure there's no more ghosts. Might stop recruiting in the desert for a while, focusing forward. Because we want to get more sacrifices, and then we could reprioritize toward the desert to pump troops against the Beholder. But overall, we fought for the living. Obviously not for benevolent purposes, but nefarious ones. Wahahaha, evil Baal god faction. Looking to resummon our dark god. Fortunately ambushed, although our big old friend here should help. We need to get him to a magic library so we can get another spell besides Decay, but this is the only one that I really know of. And by... oh, wait, no. City of Scribes. That'll work. And by magic library, I mean level 2, because the lower level stuff isn't going to help us in what we need. We're actually going to flee... I was going to say we're going to flee with Shoshana, but she keeps getting hit by ghosts because she does not have that scout. Although they spawned nicely, so the water elementals aren't going to kill her. Or the water elemental. Period. Fortunately, we have our little bear amulet, and this guy's got a lot of HP. Nice part about him is he's pretty tanky, so shade assassins and things like that don't affect him so much. Like casters like our little high priestess that is being held together by string and a breastplate of protection. For the most part, that is what is protecting her from death. It'll work just fine, though. Unfortunately, my drowsy meds are starting to kick in. So we're going to end the episode here. We got a solid almost hour in on this. I'm happy with our progress. I think we're in for a cool one. We get to see how I fight a beholder, which is going to be tough. But beyond that, guys, give it a like and a comment if you enjoyed it. Also, let me know your thoughts on the matter. You can always give more names if you'd like. We've gotten some good characters here. Our Desert Warden, Jonathan, and Christoph, our savior, our Deathbinder, as we've named them. I'm looking forward to the rest of this. We're definitely going to be taking on the Beholder. We've cleansed out Hades from our lives for the most part. We'll still deal with the occasional aftermath. I will say, even though we got two in a nice proximity here. Weird how they almost like line up there, but they were in these old castles. I'm starting to think they only spawn in the old castles. I'm pretty certain they don't spawn here. I did say last episode I might have gone after it, but I was pretty certain it wasn't here, and we didn't see anything come out of it. So that was a big indicator to me that it wasn't here. I don't think I verbalized that at the beginning of the episode, but I was looking to see and wait and see if we started getting a lot of the big units, the swordsmen with the wraiths coming out of there, but we did not. Next time, we'll flee from some kobolds and consolidate and come back and try and grab some of this. I think a lot of our focus is going to be over here in this area and up here in this area. This is some juicy provinces if we can hold on to it. Problem being there's a big beholder, so we'll see how we do with that. We're also going to clear out the rest of the ghosts and etc. But I do hope you enjoyed it. I'll be continuing this, trying to do it daily. We'll see. I'm doing planar videos. I've been taking a look at some of the mods in Conquest of Elysium 5, and I might be doing some mod spotlights. I wouldn't call them run-throughs or anything. I'm probably just going to show off a couple battles or something with a mod and talk about all the units, what I think about it. Maybe give some critiques of the mod and things like that, what I think are the strong suits of it. I think there's some cool stuff out there to look at, and I already have a couple of those loaded on, and I'm looking at them and thinking about how I might structure a video around them. So look forward to that. Thank you for watching, guys. I always enjoy seeing you on this journeys with me. Conquest of Elysium is a great game with a very niche community, I'd say. We're not, the most popular game out here that we play, but I think certainly the people who play Dominions and Conquest of Elysium are certainly into it. To a point, you can see the communities grow on YouTube and Discord and things like that. It's a really cool thing. So thanks for joining me again. We'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys.